information just now coming in. Um, it's very fluid situation, continuing to um, expand, really, if you will, the war in the Middle East. And I got information on that just now coming in, and it just continues to change by the hour. Real fast, guys, a quick shout out to getenergy1.com/Paul. Watch what protein shakes do to your body. There's a protein drink. It has almond butter, which has a peel that is a lectin-containing food. And you have also pea proteins, but those drinks have, this is even worse, containing of the lectin in the food. Okay? Stay away from these things. Read the label. Okay? You'll probably notice there's a lot of alternatives to milk. A lot of times it's plant-based, but because it comes from a plant doesn't mean that it's good for you. And even oat milk is just not good, okay? Even the oats is just used to fatten up horses. It acts just like gluten in our body. Here's the problem with almond milk. Most of it is made up from ground up almonds, skin and all. And that's the problem. And that causes a nasty lectin that will actually hurt your health and could cause holes in your gut. Even cashews are actually part of the poison ivy family. People don't know that. A lot of people don't think of coconuts as a nut, but that is a nut. And actually, the milk in a coconut is really good for you. But if you're looking for protein-rich milk to drink in the morning, to add to your coffee or your morning shake, you need to know what actually works and what will really be good for you and healthy. You need protein. Dr. Stephen Gundry has put together a simple quiz. So you click on that link below this video, it will take you straight there, and it will have a very simple little quiz. You just answer real fast, and it will tell you, show you the actual protein that you need for your body. Okay? It's pretty powerful. That's getenergy1.com/Paul. All right? It's pretty powerful. He's always coming up with great things to help people. Here's the situation in the Middle East. Soldiers there's IDF soldier was killed in a fierce clash over in Jenin. They're in the West Bank area. That would be in Samaria and Judea area. Locals say it's getting really bad. What's happened is the IDF has really moved into that area, and they're taking out these terrorist groups, ISIS included. Hamas gunmen in the West Bank. And so there was a shootout. The IDF carried out a major raid in the northern West Bank area. This has been going on since Wednesday. The war is not just in Gaza, trying to take out Hamas there. And the war is not just with Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. And oh, by the way, the Houthis this afternoon fired a rocket and hit another cargo ship that was owned and operated by a company out of Denmark, but it had a Singapore flag. It got hit with a missile. So the war is expanding. And in the West Bank, there was an IDF soldier was killed, Staff Sergeant Elkanah Navan. He was 20. He was the squad commander. According to the initial IDF probe, troops carrying out a raid in Jenin encountered two gunmen considered to be prominent members of Hamas terror group. The soldiers exchanged fire with the two operatives from close range, killing both of them. 4 soldiers, though, were hit by the gunmen, including Navan, who later died. And also there was the other wounded troops was an officer is in serious condition. So the war is just expanding there, okay, into the West Bank area. So fighting on 3 fronts: southern Lebanon with Hezbollah, Gaza, of course, with Hamas, and now the Hamas operatives that are really, really a lot of them, and they're getting guns from somewhere because that's not supposed to have guns anywhere in the West Bank, and it's really getting ugly. The war is expanding. But Israel says we are dismantling, they said, terrorism that comes from the refugee camps in Judea and Samaria. It's a war since Wednesday. And, again, if the Israelis government trying to secure everything around them after that October 7th raid that killed over 1,200 people, innocent civilians in Israel. This has been a constant battle with those that want to really remove Israel as a nation. And it's sad because a lot of people are dying. A lot of people are dying, in Gaza. And some of those are definitely innocent civilians who've been used as human shields and have been thrown into the crossfire. Israel now has to go into the West Bank area, the Samaria and Judea, which is all part of Israel, by the way. That's all part of Israel. But in that area, the Palestinians, some of them are jihadis, and they're forming as part of a broader war. So even though Israel's still waiting on Iran to decide if they're going to launch an attack on them or not, Israel has to fight against the enemies that are encamped in the West Bank. Plus, they have to fight Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, and got to keep the Iron Dome ready to go in case there's an overwhelming attack from the Iranians. And then, of course, the Syrians, and then anybody else in the area. And then the Houthis are still taking cheap shots at the boats in the Red Sea and in the Mediterranean. So it's an incredible situation. And there's until I think Israel knows they have secured everything around them, they will continue to stay very vigilant and on the offensive until they can secure the area. It's sad, okay, but it's going on right now. So we're praying for everybody there in Israel, and of all people, I pray for all the people, Palestinians and the Israelis and everybody else, because there's this anti-Semitism is so bad now. It's so bad. So pray for the peace of Jerusalem. But it is all part of the prophecy of the end days. It really is in the scriptures. Oh, don't forget, guys. Yeah, I did forget for a second. Your love gift of $75 or more, you can get the Beast Bundle, okay? 14 DVDs, what we call the Beast Bundle. You get the Beast Kingdom Rising. That has 2 DVDs in it and great teaching. Revelation 9:11, that's before I wrote the book. Who is Apollyon and what does this all mean? And 11 DVDs from this great webinar, Aliens, Angels, and Demons, with some great speakers in it. So check it out. Just go to our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com and you can click and order the Beast Bundle. Your love gift, guys, $75 or more. We'll ship that to you, okay? I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We're truly living in the last days, and the prophecies of these end times are definitely upon us. Are you serious? Keep praying. Pray for peace.